Antigens. We are going to see about antigen. What is antigen? Any foreign particle called as antigen. Antigens are substances that induce specific immune responses and subsequently react with the products of a specific immune response that induces the formation of specific antibody or specially sensitized T cell or both. Most of them antigens are called as immunogens. So that induce the immune response in our body, so they are called as immunogens. So one of the important quotation, all the antigens are not immunogens, but all the immunogens are antigens. Next, see about structure of antigen. Any antigen that containing the important region is called epitope. See the picture, different shapes are cone shape or round shape or rectangular shape that denoted as epitope. What is epitope? Epitope is immunologically active region of antigen. The epitope binds with the membrane receptor on lymphocyte or secreted antibodies. These epitopes are otherwise called as antigenic determinant. Next, see about chemical nature of antigens. The antigens may be proteins, polysaccharides, nucleic acids and lipids. The proteins and polysaccharides type of antigens are very potent antigens. The nucleic acids act as the antigen means there is very poor antigens. Lipids are mostly act as a non-immunogenic antigens. Next we see about types of antigen. On the basis of origin, the antigens are classified into number of types. One is exogenous antigens. What's the meaning of exogenous? From outside the body. The antigens enters into the body from outside, that time using the word exogenous antigens. For example, bacteria, viruses, fungi. Another type of antigen is endogenous antigens. Body's own cells, some fragment of pathogens, some compounds from pathogens, some antigenic products of our pathogens act as the antigen, that time using the word endogenous antigen. So the antigen within our body, so that time they are using the word endogenous antigen. For example, blood group antigen, A antigen, B antigen, etc. Autoantigens. These antigens are normally proteins or complex proteins. Sometimes it may be DNA or RNA. This type of components is recognized as foreign body by our own immune system. For example, the autoimmune disease, the patient suffering their own protein acts as the foreign molecule. For example, nucleoproteins of some of the genetic disorders. Next, on the basis of immune response, antigens are again classified into two types. One is complete antigen. So, the other name of complete antigen is immunogen. The antigen that possess antigenic properties. What is antigenic properties? These are able to generate immune response by themselves. The complete antigen that have high molecular weight. For example, more than 10,000 Dalton. The complete antigen may be proteins or polysaccharides. Second one is incomplete antigen. It is otherwise called as hapten. Haptens are foreign substances, usually non-protein substances. It is unable to induce immune response by themselves. They require carrier molecule to become a complete antigen. What is carrier molecule? The carrier molecule is a non-antigenic compound. It helps in provoking immune response. For example, serum proteins, albumin, globulin, etc. Haptens have low molecular weight, for example, less than 10,000 Dalton. Next, see about properties of antigens. Antigens that have number of properties. First one is foreigner. Any antigen must be foreign substances to the animal that act as a potent antigen. Second property is molecular size. Antigen that have the molecular weight in between 14,000 Dalton to 6 lakh Dalton that act as a potent antigen. For example, egg albumin, thyroglobulin, etc. Another important property is chemical nature. More complex substances is chemically more immunogenic than compared to the simple substances. For example, protein, polysaccharides are act as a potent antigen than compared to the amino acids or some sugars. Another one is physical form. The particulate antigens are more potent antigen than compared to the solid antigens. Similarly, denature antigens are more potent antigen than compared to the native antigens. Another one important property is antigen specificity. When the antigen binds to the antibody, the binding region of epitope and the antibody region that is simply called as epitopes. The specificity of both region is very important for the immunogen. That have high specificity means act as the potent antigen. Another one important factor is genetic factor. Some substances are more immunogenic in one species but not in another one. Another important property is route of administration. Generally, the cutaneous route is better than the intravenous and intragastric routes. Next one is adjuvants. Adjuvants are substances that can enhance the immune response to an antigen that is called as adjuvants. For example, alum that acts as a good adjuvant. The captans that mixed with adjuvant that is converted into complete antigen that induce the immune response specifically. Thank you very much.